Hello everybody, welcome back to Madden 16 Indianapolis Colts franchise. Year 2, Week 4. This looks a little different? Well, because it is. Today, instead of showing you the Week 4 matchup against the Minnesota Twins in their new home at US Bank Stadium in Minneapolis, Minnesota, we're going to be taking a look at some recruiting updates, standings, stats, all that good stuff. I think this is the first time we've ever done this, so should be fun, but let's get into it. We'll go through the standings first. As for right now, I know it's 3 games in, but every game matters. We are 3-0, we are undefeated, we've beaten the Titans, we've beaten the Broncos, and we've beaten the Patriots. So, 3-0 start. Jacksonville 2-1, they are surprising a lot of people. Tennessee 1-2, Houston 0-3. That's just in the AFC South. Let's go ahead and take a look at standings by division. AFC North, Ravens 2-1, Browns, Bengals 1-2, Steelers are winless. AFC South, we already know. AFC East, Bills undefeated 3-0. Patriots, they're 0-3. They still have Tom Brady, but they've given up 93 points and only scored 51. Opposed to Buffalo, 100 scored, 63 allowed. Jets, Dolphins at 1-2. AFC West, Chargers, Chiefs, Battle of the Seas 2-1. Raiders 1-2, and the Broncos are also 0-3. Granted, they have Kellen Moore at quarterback. Time for the NFC North. Packers undefeated, Bears winless, kind of expected. Vikings, Lions, good division, 2-1. NFC South, Saints 3-0, Falcons 2-1, Panthers 0-3. Bucks 1-2 Panthers. You wouldn't expect them to be down there. NFC East, everyone's got to win. A little bit of surprise. Cowboys, Giants 2-1, Redskins, Eagles 1-2. And in the NFC West, the Arizona Cardinals are on top 3-0. Everybody else, Rams, Niners, Seahawks 2-1. Now let's go ahead and take a look at the stats so far for this year. So we will go to stats. That's always a good place to start. Go to player stats. And we're negative 53 million because of Andrew Luck's contract. 162 million. Not down the drain. Well deserved. But it's going to be interesting to see if we can make all that money up by the end of the year. So, in passing, the leader for most passing yards so far in the entire NFL, AFC, NFC, that title's going to belong to Matty Ice. Already 1,000 yards. Rodgers, Romo, Mike Glennon for Arizona, and Drew Brees are your top 5. Andrew Luck, well, he's thrown 673, 3 touchdowns, no picks. Speaking of touchdown to interception ratio, most touchdowns, that's going to belong to Phillip Rivers. Almost called him P. Rivers, I guess you could. But less, or really most interceptions, Case Keenum. Houston Texans, that was a problem for them last year. It's continuing this year. Sacks, that's a big category. Brock Osweiler went to the Bears, and he's gotten sacked 12 times. For Andrew Luck, 10th, not what you want to see. Now in rushing, your rushing leader in the NFL to this point, LaShawn McCoy, Shady McCoy for the Bills, Lynch, Bernard, C.J. Anderson on the Niners, and Adrian Peterson, who we will have to play next week. That's your top 5. Touchdown leader, as in rushing touchdowns, Andre Ellington from Arizona to Buffalo. Backup to Shady McCoy at 5. Forte, LeGarrette Blount, Theo Riddick, Booby Dixon. That's an interesting name. Yeah, we're not even going to go into that. That's your top 5. Receiving leaders so far, how many yards lead the way? That's DeAndre Hopkins. You got to give it to him. 366 on 22 catches. He's averaging 16 per catch. 122 yards a game. That's insane. Touchdown leader in the receiving, Mohamed Sanu for Jacksonville Jaguars, and Greg Jennings of the Miami Dolphins at 4 apiece. On to kicking and punting. Not the most great stat, but hey, it does matter. Michael Finch, 12 field goals already made. Tells you a lot about this offense. He does not score many touchdowns at all. Although he hasn't missed one, so he's 12 for 13. Ryan Stuckup, Cody Parkey, Billy Condiff, and Garrett Hartley round out your top 5. Punting leaders. Who's punting the most? Bears. Pat O'Donnell, 23 for a yards punted total of over 1,000 yards. Who's got the greatest leg? That's Sam Cock. 50.3 yards per punt averaging. For the Colts, Pat McAfee. He's got to be up there somehow. He's at 47.1. Now it's on to the actual part of the episode. Just wanted to throw that in there for you, ladies and gentlemen. Time for a recruiting update. If we go over, we'll get to it in a second. You see on the offensive needs, really don't need a halfback, not concerned, don't need a fullback. We need a left guard, a center, and then defense. Left end, right end, D tackle, left outside linebacker, middle linebacker, safety, strong safety. Kicker could get better, but just got the guy out of the draft, so we're not going to spend really anything on that. So with that said, let's go ahead and take a look at scouted. We have multiple people. We have D tackles, left ends, but we're going to start where we need people the most. We don't need halfbacks or fullbacks, remember, so let's start with left guards. Well, we don't have any. We've already scouted, so we're going to show you some guys that we do have. Mainly on defense, that's where we need them. In left end, Raphael Jordan. So far, first round talent. He's 6'7", 269. Out of the University of Wisconsin. He plays balance 4-3 and attacking 4-3. And his block shed and pursuit are what we are looking at. They are B and B-. Right end, Kaland Young out of Texas A&M, the Aggie. 6'5", 249. Another first round talent. B's at least across the whole board. Pursuit, finesse, and hit power. On to D-tackle, we got multiple guys here. We got Lee Finley, we have Lewis Savoy, Khalik Robinson, and Tyree Boswell. Lee Finley and Lewis Savoy are first-round talents, although I would take Lee Finley at D-tackle, first pick, 6'2", 299, out of Penn State. The Nittany Lion coming in strong. B's across the board. Lewis Savoy, B+, B+, and then C+ block shed. Not really what you want for a D-tackle. Khalik Robinson out of Florida University, the Gator. Second round talent, as well as Tyree Boswell out of LSU, who, if you do not know, they played Wake Forest in our Wake Forest Dynasty in the Music City Bowl. If you haven't seen that, go check it out. Good game there. However, Tyree Boswell C's across the board. Not the best thing in the world. Left outside linebacker, James Lucas, another Aggie, and Rashad Graham out of the University of Miami. Left outside linebackers, they're both at least 6 foot, and they are over 220 each. This one, though, James Lucas, first round talent, B's across the board. Rashad Graham, C+ awareness. Also not another thing you want to have a linebacker do. For Lucas, he's got B-, play rec, B zone, and B+ tackle. That is superb. We might take him first overall for the Colts. We'll see when we get there. Long time away. No middle linebackers and no strong safeties. That leaves kicker, and we have no one there. Guys, I want to thank you for watching. Like, comment, share, subscribe. You guys know the drill. Uploading this Monday, March 28th, as well as a pack opening because MLB The Show 16 coming out tomorrow. I am going to have the first episode for you guys. Face cam, I don't know about Road to the Show face cam. Maybe about creating him or whatever. But as for Monday, only for this week though, we are doing Madden first and then tomorrow's MLB. And then next week we will have MLB Mondays back and Madden Tuesdays. So guys, without further ado, I'd like to thank you for watching. Like, comment, share, subscribe. If you did enjoy this episode of Colts Football and Colts Franchise, if you're new, click the subscribe button below if you haven't done so already. And if you enjoy these type of games or videos or whatever, basically it's a sports channel on YouTube. It's what I love and I've always loved and will continue to love until the day I die. If you feel the same way, click that subscribe button and then click the little gear, I guess it is, with the notification turned on, so you get up-to-date and live updates on when I upload a video and when it goes out to you guys.